And firstly, we must make sure that everyone is safe. And we were asked to do a COVID test. Mine turned to be negative. Two topics are brought in this morning. Traditional way of teaching kids about culture and wildlife versus place-based learning, whereby teachers were actively discussing about these two topics. It seemed all of them agree each other's point until it became a discussion that is now became a open door discussion, whereby all teachers from different schools brought in all the ideas, including mentioning of current curriculum way of teaching kids in school. They refer it as CBC, a curriculum whereby kids are actively engaged in activities. In this discussion, everyone was so much motivated on ways they can able to improve their skills of teaching kids about wildlife conservation. This is one of the most practically made discussion in this training, and we hope in the end of the training, teachers will apply the same to teach to their children.
But on the other hand, place-based learning, you can do some material improvisation. But in normal classroom, you need to buy exercise books, textbooks, exams. That's very expensive compared to place-based learning.
With buying, I think it will be traditional learning, whatever, because you need to buy a lot of books, a lot of materials. But in this one, you can just go within the compound and find whatever you want to teach you.
Before you break, I support. If you look at the new curriculum,
It is time to go and play games, and this is one of the best interesting games ever. In these games, we learn about how superb starling interact as social birds. We have learned that birds protect their young ones. We have some birds that are very social, and in this case, these groups are being subdivided into several groups.
So we are going to divide ourselves in groups. We will have 7 Another group will have 4 people. Another group will have 7 people.
Every the coordinator is keen to make sure that we understand what we are doing, including protecting the animals.
One food at a time. Hautachukua like.
It is time for Photoshop, and in this time, we made new friend. teachers. Teachers are very important in conservation. And in this way, we had to make sure that we take pictures. After pictures, we form some small groups to make sure that we discuss what we have already learned about this game. It is now time for nature journaling. Nature journaling is one way of putting together notes in your paper as you observe nature and try to put down a structure by drawing it if it is an animal that you saw or a plant. After nature journaling, we came back to class to discuss for each individual what they have learned about nature journaling. We have learned. It's now time for a safari, and we are going to use a very unique method of recording animals. Nancy and Dan have brought up this idea of safari bingo in datasheet, whereby all the animals are there and you have to cross. When you see an animal, you have to shout bingo, and then you are given a prize. I think this is one of the best methods to give kids participate in this in safari. Myself, Ambrose, and Patrick were in the back seat, and we have to check our tags. And in this, we will expect to have all the teachers participate. The Ritu and the Evelyn in front are giving teachers. All of them are given the guide, so that each teacher, whenever they see an animal, they will confirm in the each and every kind of a book that they are given by Evelyn and the Ritu. So we are so much expecting to see more animals. And in our hands, we still have the safari bingo, but each safari bingo datasheet is different to each and every individual. So we can't wait to see how will this look like.
And the smaller ones are in the genus of Vachelia. So like this one, this is Vachelia merifera. And that's Senegalia sandafloia. Yeah, so it's just a change of name. Boskia, we are going to sit up. Yeah, and it is called emergent. It's also called Mokoriundo. It's also called.
To raise a generation of wildlife conservationists, it requires us to involve teachers in this. Northern Kenya Conservation Club, being led by Nancy, Evelyn, and Wilson, is trying to bring all teachers in the workshop so that they can get engaged in this. They will go to safari to learn about wildlife, to see about them. The Ritu is key leader trying to educate teachers about conservation. They learn about new species.
But these others, the Opuntia strictus, those ones are towards the east of Impala. Yeah. And now we also have stricta. I saw quite a number in Savo. Yeah, that one. There.
What?
Opuntia stricta. There's one like under the I have the checklist. That's a guinea fowl. And you might want to tell us a little bit about that plant or that animal. We can share, we can learn from one another. I'm sure Ambrose will tell us a lot about the bosque and Leopard TBC will.
Yeah, as long as we with you guys up to So the bosque is this tree that leopards really like to.
Yeah. Also one thing we have noted when we have students is sometimes we have students making noise. So before you start your trip
No
or
noise.
game drive, it's normally good you tell them to not make noise because that will scare animals and that will deny them an opportunity to observe the animals, and also to avoid like putting out their head, sticking their heads out, because sometimes it could be easy maybe looking on the other side while a student head is outside, and that could be dangerous. Also, when you have them, it's good you tell them if they're not feeling well before they start their trip, they let you know, so that you don't start your journey or your safari and then you have to end it abruptly to take someone to the hospital to have some medical care. Yes. Okay, iko sawa?
It's time to start now a safari, and the engine is already in action.
Unajua wote hawaga hapa sasa na nawe kwingine yote.
Joki has something that he wants to tell us. Also,
Yeah. I think if you look outside, you can be able to see the Opuntia. And you can be able to see the whites. The sample from the Opuntia. And the coaches are the one who is causing that go the whites.
yeah. So that's the Opuntia stricta, and the white stuff is the cochineal, and those are very specific. Like they don't attack other type of Opuntias or other plants. They were commissioned by the Ministry of Environment there in 2014 with the help of Jogi, and now they are being used, so you don't have to worry. And we have found some people being confused between the cochineal, that's the white stuff there, and the white flies that attack mangoes. Some people have been saying, oh, now the cochineal that were brought are going into our farm.
We have learned about different species of Opuntia that are found here in Laikipia. They are very invasive species, and the government and the stakeholders are all trying to make sure that this plant is being eradicated.
Iko hapa, one bit. Hapa.
the trees that if you notice is green right now,
Most, yeah.
right? Iko green, iko na matawi. Yeah, so usually you don't see a lot of animals preferring to eat it. But with the time, there are times you are going to notice that it is producing tiny, almost yellowish fruits, and it smells very bad, almost like human poop. And that's around the time when we have the migrant white butterflies flying about, and they lay their eggs only on this tree. So if you come to sit under it, you're going to notice some green caterpillars dropping, like men in parachute or something. Yeah. So that's very important, because then there are a lot of birds that are going to be feeding on those caterpillars. Other animals will be on the ground feeding on them. Yeah, so it's a very important one. And also because it has a very thick back, I think as Ambrose might confirm, the leopard likes it, because then they're able to dip their nails into the tree and they're able to climb the tree much more easily.
Yeah, it's one of the, like, leopards like to hang out with this tree. It is very smooth, and even if they are like, they want to hang out during the day, or maybe put a kill up there, it's a kind of a tree that is, you know, it's very easy, and there is also no any other animal can able to climb up and take a kill of a leopard. And you know, leopards, like it as Wilson said, it has a thick kind of a back. Whatever they put their claw like this one, they cannot able to fall. They can able to get up and pull the kill up. It's one of the best tree and very important for. And as you might be able to notice, elephants like how to hang down, like when it is very dry, hot. It's the only tree that is have a shade, because it's evergreen. Yeah.
Yeah, and also locally people use the bark to make medicine for the back. They boil it maybe in soup or milk and drink that. Yeah. From the ground.
Yeah.
So the elephants feed on it, they're able to get protein.
The other name they call is a leopard tree. That's another name that people like call it. It's a bush tree, yeah. This is the same bush tree. There's a pata leopard make a kill up. Napenda sana ubandi.